Mission trips are exciting and important parts of your life. For many people, they serve as times of great spiritual growth and learning. Mission trips, while they vary in length and the type of projects and populations that are served, can be some of the most spiritually impactful times of your life. As you prepare for your time, there are some questions to ask yourself to make a mission trip impactful for you and the people you are serving. Making your trip impactful can only be done if you have a clear picture of what your desired impact looks like. In this video, we'll start by considering the questions you might ask yourself and the local ministries you're going to serve. First, consider what kind of impact do you want to make on this trip. Not having a clear idea of how to define or measure impact can lead to confusion, frustration, or even make you feel like your trip doesn't have a purpose. Also, if it feels like you and the local ministry are working toward different goals, there could be frustration around a lack of achieving objectives. Setting a clear purpose unifies your team and gives you direction. As you seek to answer this question, working together with the local ministry and your other team members ensures that everyone is on the same page. Next, ask yourself what spiritual growth you hope to see and how God can use you. You are on this trip to make an impact in the lives of others, but you also hope to see your life impacted as well. Asking yourself how God can use you and in what ways you can grow spiritually while on this trip can help you focus your mind and heart on spiritual things. Finally, ask yourself about the kingdom wins that you hope to see while on this trip. Having an impact while on a mission trip isn't just about completing tasks or handing out lunches. It's about God's kingdom. It's about being kingdom-minded. Being kingdom-minded means that our focus is on Christ and His purpose for us. Our focus is on His greater goal and purpose for us as Jesus followers. Being kingdom-minded is important because it reminds us that ultimately God is the one who saves people and who brings growth to His people. When we are faithful to do what He has called us to do, our mission trips will have the most impact. One final thing to remember is that the impact of your trip isn't only measured by whether vulnerable people experience restoration. If that were the case, then what happens when things don't work out well for the people we are serving? Consider multiple layers of potential impact. When the team members grow in their walk with the Lord, you have made an impact. When vulnerable people are served and needs are met, you have made an impact. When the gospel is shared and seeds are planted, you have made an impact. This means that even if a person you share the gospel with doesn't make an immediate decision to receive Christ, your trip has still made an impact. There are 5 simple ways that you can position yourself to be prepared to make the greatest impact on your trip: prayer, posture, preparation, flexibility, and finally, humility. Everything that we do should be saturated in prayer. If our ministry and our trips make an impact, it will be because of the Lord's work. We pray humbly and boldly, asking the Lord to work in and through us on trips. We serve daily, meeting needs and changing lives with the posture of a learner, asking the vulnerable populations we serve how best to meet their needs. We work hard to prepare so that we can serve to the best of our ability. But even with the most preparation, not everything will go as planned, so flexibility is key. Lastly, we must remain humble. We are humble before other people, seeing them as the Lord sees them and serving them as He would serve them. We are all mutually broken, and we serve knowing that God has shown us all grace through Jesus. When we approach our ministry with these 5 things in mind, we often find that God allows us to make an impact.